Welcome to the Serious Shift Blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back once again to the Serious Shift Blogcast. I'm beaming in today from my home on a holiday Monday, Thanksgiving in Canada, and it's beautiful. I hope wherever you are, you're feeling fantastic. This is the second in a series of 5 blogs on smart things that you can do to run a better business, have a better life, initiate some serious shift, some positive, meaningful, lasting change in your life and business. So this is blog 2, steps 4, 5, and 6. 2 questions this week. The repeating question, which is, are you working on making your business better? And the follow-up question. So what have you implemented? What minor little adjustments have you made in your business or life based on the last 3 tips that I shared in the last blog? Okay? Are you working on your business or in it? And what are the tiny improvements you may have made since the last time? And I know that some people are because they're emailing me in. It doesn't take a lot. Little tiny adjustments when it comes to running a business can save you. So here's 4, 5, 6. Number 4, take a break. Okay? So on Saturday, I went to a wedding. I saw a buddy of mine who owns a business. He's exhausted. He's so obviously exhausted that my wife noticed and asked me about it the next day. Did you talk to him? What's wrong? She said. Well, what's wrong is he's way too busy. He told me he has not had a holiday in 3 years. Now that's extreme, obviously. I haven't had a holiday in 3 years. Now, I went through a stage of business development where I didn't have a holiday for years too. But at this point I said to him, you're crazy. That's not sustainable. And he goes, well, you know how it is. Same with your job. If you're not there to do the work doesn't get done. To which I pointed out to him that if there's so much demand for your work that you can't get away, there is therefore enough demand that you can get away. Productivity isn't measured by how long you're willing to sit at your desk working. It's measured by how long you can, get done, how much you can get done without sacrificing your health. That's what productivity measures. How much can you get done without sacrificing your health? That's productivity. And there's enough studies, we all know this. You got to take a break. You got to take a break every day. And as I talked about in the last blog, you got to learn to time block. And there was enough questions about that last blog that I will do a follow-up blogcast specifically on that, on what Tom and I refer to affectionately as flow, okay? So the bottom line here is, remember, sustainability means you need to rest, to unplug. So keep that in mind. Now, following up, here's number 5. You ready? Focus. Okay, the Pareto Principle, what have you, it says 80% of your revenue comes from 20% of your revenues. That's, of course, true. And something else that's true is that 80% of your revenue is going to come from 20% of the things that you do, okay? So I remember a million years ago, Tom pointing out to me that 80% of the time I should be doing 3 things. So if I'm not on the road presenting at conferences and speaking, etc., then I only do 3 things. That's enough of a job. When I'm on the road, I do that, and the rest of my job is managing, sort of follow up and managing my energy. That's being on the road. When I'm sitting at my desk, I have 3 jobs. I speak on the telephone, I write stuff, which includes this, I create, and I talk to clients one-on-one on the phone, meetings and logistics. That's all I do. And conversely, when I come in, I am organized. Boom, 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 appointments back to back. The rules of the accelerator of my office, which I've shared with you in the past, one of those rules is that I have to have access to state-of-the-art technology. So when I'm in my room, I'm set up for success. I'm in my office, headset, the whole 9 yards. So it enables me to focus on what I'm doing. Both hands are free. I can record notes, etc., get all kinds of things done. It's just perfect and lovely and wonderful, okay? And it goes without saying, and it's tough because I'm a news head, but I've managed to do it. I don't look at social media. I don't look at any nonsense until the end of the day. I'm one of the only people in North America who can come home after work and say, okay, what's the news today? I don't look during my working day. I just stay focused on the tasks at hand. Okay, and then my last one is kind of a suggestion for your life. Okay, TV is horrible. Quit watching it. There are all these wonderful streaming services. You know what they allow? They allow you to watch TV at the right time. When you want it, how you want it, precisely and exactly when you want it. So I'm going to tell you a little trick I do that's just been wonderful. I just accept that I can see any of these shows whenever I want. So there's no urgency for me to see them. And I think you know what I mean. When you'll say to a friend of yours, do you watch this program? And they say, oh, no, I never have. And you think, oh, you're so lucky. Not only have you not seen it and it's worth discovering, you've backlogged like 4 seasons. You've got all kinds of wonderful storytelling ahead of you, Take a page from that. Stop watching that stuff regularly. This is what I do. Every night, I walk my dog. And me and the lad go for a walk, and I wear my headphones. And I listen to a podcast, or I listen to a TED Talk. I listen to something good. And for an hour every night, I basically meditate. I don't make any noise. I just go for a walk. I listen to some great thought. I have great thoughts about it. I learn something. It changes me a little. I grow a little bit as a person, and I go home. Conversely, lots of people, I'm not judging, they sit in their armchair with their headphones on, looking at their iPad, watching violence or something. They watch television. And I love TV. Okay, there is some fantastic programming and some wonderful stuff, and we all love it, and it's great. But the wonderful thing about how it is served to us is we can save it for a day. We can save it for a specific time of the week where we allow ourselves to escape like that. And for the rest of the time, we can focus on better things, and we can create some time for some true shift upstairs. So I forgo television. I do an hour of podcasting a night while I walk my dog. It helps me sort of switch up my mental set, and I feel really good. Anyhow, as I said, there's going to be 15 of these, 5 blogs. This was the second. As always, thank you very much for tuning in. It means a lot. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Be well. Take care. May the shift be with you. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift Blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. One last thing, if you would like to take your game to the next level, go visit SeriousShift.com and download for free our latest white paper. It will seriously begin to help you shift. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.